Welcome back to the Beauty Lab podcast. I'm your host, Monina, and this is my co-host, Velia. Thank you again so much for joining us every week. We really appreciate you tuning in and hope you're getting value from each of our episodes. Well, today's episode is going to be a fun one. We are going to basically be going through a couple of products that we've been trying out on our own, and we're going to give you a little review today. So, you guys ready?
I am so ready. This is going to be fun.
All right. So, do you want to start with your first product today?
I will start. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one should I start with? Okay, I'm going to start with this brush. So this is the Bounce Curl patented brush. And what I love about this brush is that it has several different kinds of bristles. And it's made for curly hair. So I know I don't really wear my hair curly a lot, but my son has really curly hair, and when I do wear my hair curly on my off days, these ridges that are on the side of the brush, you actually, I'll do a little demo. You actually brush your hair like this and you let the ridges separate out the curl. So when you have naturally curly hair, you get these like really nice ribbons of curl, and then you kind of do your little scrunchy thing, and it like makes your curls like really nice and defined. They have tons and tons of videos on like how to use it and stuff. It's Bounce Curl. We'll link it. None of this is sponsored, but you know, if you're the owner of Bounce Curl, thank you for making like such an awesome tool, because there's not a lot of brushes that are like specific for curly hair.
So are there different types depending on how tight or loose your curls are?
This is the only brush they have.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if you have really tight curls or looser curls. It's going to work.
It's going to work for all curls, but this definitely works even better like than most other kinds of brushes for like that really, really coily kind of curly hair, because the bristles keep your hair nice and smooth, and then the ridges, as you turn it and you pull it down, the ridges like create like those really pretty like ribbons of curls.
That's amazing.
Yeah, awesome product.
I would never think that, because if you see like the little, they're just ridges. That's so cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
Okay, that's my first one.
Okay, my first one is kind of like my newest and my newest favorite, actually, and I'm sure you've all seen this product line. It's the Kapari, and I first came across this because I saw an ad, of course, on Instagram where it's a dermatologist talking about how to reapply sunscreen. And you know me.
Yep.
I love my sunscreen.
Sunscreenaholic.
And we talk about different types of sunscreen, right? So there's sunscreen, which is something that you put on and it's considered a chemical block, so it goes into the skin and disappears in 2 hours. That's why you have to reapply. And then we have sunblocks, which is a physical block like a zinc that sits on the skin, like the white noses that you see, you know, the lifeguards wear. So as long as that physical zinc is on the skin, they're protected. Sunscreen disappears within 2 hours, so you have to reapply. But the biggest question is always, but I wear makeup every day. How am I going to reapply sunscreen? Well, here's your answer. It's called Kapari. That's the brand. And this is, it looks like a setting spray. It feels like a setting spray, but it's actually sunscreen. And one of the active ingredients is avobenzone, which is a known sunscreen. But what I like about this product is it also has things like hyaluronic acid and a bunch of other really good skin beneficial ingredients. And so on top of it being a sunscreen, it's got all of these other great skin ingredients. And what I love about it is when I put on makeup, and you've heard me talk about this in past episodes, whenever you put a foundation or a cream or a liquid on the skin, you want to set it with a powder. Well, when you set it with the powder, the skin can tend to look a little bit more dull. And with that whole Korean glass skin trend, everybody wants that, you know, that glassy, shiny, not shiny, but glass, dewy skin. But when you put powder on, you kind of lose that effect, right? So now, on top of it being sunscreen, now I get that dewy effect because it's got all of these, if you see it, it's almost got some kind of like a shimmer in it. And so when you spray it on the skin, it goes from being powdery matte to like this dewy,
Yeah, glowy.
glowy, and I love it because then again, it's not just making me look glowy, it's protecting the skin. So, and you just shake it up and you just spray it on and you let it dry and you're good to go.
Awesome.
So that's my newest.
I wondered about that. I've seen that a million times.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had no idea you had her. I would have stole it.
I did.
Wait,
Actually, I have one for you.
Oh.
I bought one for you.
Wow.
But yes, so you can try it out. But Kapari, it's not sponsored, but again, like we said, thank you for making this. I really, you kind of an answer to a lot of people's need for reapplying sunscreen. So this has been great. So that's the Kapari sunscreen.
Okay, my next one is this guy here. This is the Luminique. I'll show you the box. The Luminique skincare, and it's called Lumini Lift 2.0 Sculpt, Lift, Glow. Lumini Lift redefines your skin ritual. Oh, redefines your skincare ritual, sorry. Okay, so you turn it on. And it has 3 different settings. It has a green setting, which is to balance your skin tone, drains lymphatics, and reduces puffiness. It has the red mode, which is the one that stimulates collagen. It's like the red light therapy, reduces fine lines and wrinkles. And then it has the blue mode, which minimizes breakouts and inflammation for clearer, smoother skin. I have used all of these modes, and when you rub it on your skin, I'm sure you can hear that, it vibrates. So it's kind of like a gua sha, feels really nice. I have used it for about 6 months, and I have noticed no difference whatsoever. I watch all of the ads, and in the ads, you can visibly see a difference between one half of the face and the other with even like somebody's eyebrow. And I can tell you, I have never had that experience.
Okay, so let me ask you this, just
Yeah.
in fairness, what were you expecting to see? Were you expecting to see that lift?
Yes.
Okay.
Even if it didn't last but 5 minutes.
Okay.
I was expecting to, and I went over and over and over and over. I just did half of my face just because, like, I wanted to see the difference. And it, in the ads, like, these girls are putting it like right under their cheekbones and they're like doing the thing, and then you can see this like definition. And I've never had that happen. Like, no matter how hard I've tried, no matter how long I used it, I think I even used it like 5 minutes straight on one side only, saw no difference whatsoever.
Interesting.
I wish I could say something more encouraging than that, but I can't.
Well, I mean, obviously you've tried it for the lifting. It didn't seem to work.
Nope.
But I can tell you with light therapy, it does, I'm pretty sure you'll benefit from that.
Maybe.
Because the blue light does help with minimizing, breakouts. Because when you come to my studio, I have a light therapy and it has all these modes. So maybe that, at least it's helping you with that.
Maybe.
Stimulating collagen production. I mean, you would think, though, if it really was, that you'd see some lifting. So that's a little disappointing.
Yeah, kind of a bummer.
But there's so many different types.
Well,
there's so many.
There are knockoffs too.
Exactly.
And to my knowledge, because I know this, I got the real one, like the original, the actual one that isn't a knockoff.
Yeah. It even says it on the side.
I know.
Like, try us on social media.
Yeah.
And it tells you, like, their TikTok, their Facebook,
Yep.
their Instagram accounts.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean, it feels good.
Yeah. Does
You know?
it warm up?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, the red light.
The red light,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. The next one that I just literally got, which again I got suckered into, is the Wonder Skin Longwear Eyeliner. So it comes in different colors. I chose the Licorice, which is their blackest black, which actually I do like. It's supposed to be long wear, and it's supposed to be, the reason I wanted to try is because, on the video it was showing how easy it was to apply. And being a professional makeup artist, it's a little difficult sometimes depending on someone's eye shape and then also the texture of their skin on their eyelids. Sometimes applying a pencil eyeliner is almost impossible. But this was like literally gliding on their eyes. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it a try. And I got the black. And I have to tell you, normally with pencils, I have to like pull on the outer corner of my eye to apply it smoothly. This, I didn't have to do that. I just literally just applied it. And it went on super smooth. Like you could see, like,
oh yeah.
and the color is a black, like it's a really nice black.
Yes.
Sometimes it's the other problem with regular pencil eyeliners and you want a black, it looks kind of gray. It doesn't really look black. And for those of you who wear eyeliner, when you want a black, you want a black. You don't want it gray, right? So the black, it just goes on. And I was reading to see, okay, why is it so long wear? It uses like a polymer technology, which allows it to adhere to the skin, and it has some kind of like a fast drying technology. So once it's on the skin, it dries and stays put.
Okay.
So, and I do get, as I'm getting older, my eyes, like we were just talking about this, like allergies and stuff. So my eyes start to water, or they start to itch. And that's the last thing you want on your eyes a lot of times is some type of a wax-based eyeliner. Because it just starts to smudge. And this seems to be fine because my eyes are a little watery today. But it's not coming off. So
yay.
That's the Wonder Skin Longwear eyeliner. Comes in different colors. But I believe they also have like brow gels, mascaras. They're the ones that do the lip where it looks purple.
Oh, and then you peel
it off. Yeah, that's the same company. I haven't tried that. That may be my next purchase now that I like the eyeliner. So
nice.
Okay,
love it.
So that's my second one for today.
Okay, well, my next one was something that I thought was really interesting, and it's another brush.
But not really.
Do you notice anything different about this brush? Like if I pulled this brush out of my purse and I started brushing my hair with it, would you be like, oh, what's the deal with that brush? Or would you be like, oh,
okay, the only thing I noticed about this brush, because I just bought like the whole hair dryer system where you
all the attachments
you attach. It looks like that. It looks like you attached it to something.
Oh, okay.
Because it's got these little buttons and stuff. So I'm like, oh, does it heat up?
Yeah.
It looks like a wireless heating round brush.
Yeah, I would wonder why it has buttons. Well, let me show you why. So you take off the head of the brush and you flip on the buttons and it turns into a stun gun. It's a weapon. This is a weapon. It's not just a beauty weapon. It is a self-defense weapon.
Oh my God.
And
I love it.
it is called the air fryer brush stun gun. And when I was looking a few episodes ago, maybe more than a few now, we reviewed tactical hair clips.
Yeah.
And so now my algorithm just wants to give me all of the beauty-related weaponry. And this is a powerful stun gun. It's rechargeable, charges with a USB. It has a rubberized grip. You can absolutely use it as a brush. I'm going to turn it off so I don't accidentally stun Monina. And yeah, so I mean, as far as,
Wait, have you tried it? Like,
should we try it?
Have you tried it
on
on
each
your
other?
husband?
So as far as like concealable weapons go, I don't know if this is
TSA approved.
yeah. Monina asked me if I tried taking it through TSA, and I haven't. I don't think I will. But I'm not sure if this is like genius or if this is kind of silly. But I do like that it exists, and just
like
having it in your purse, I guess, like if you were ever in a situation where you needed to have a stun gun, I'm not sure how easily you'd be able to just be like, pull out your brush and take off the head and turn it
wait. So you have to take the head off?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What would happen if you did?
I don't know. I haven't tried.
Because I'm like, what if you...
I mean, it's on. I don't think anything, because the little stunner part is that.
Oh.
So I don't know. I'm a little too scared to try it without it.
Well, it's funny because on the back it says easy to conceal,
Yeah.
washable brush head.
Yeah. You can totally use it as a brush. I mean, like, it's a brush.
Yeah.
You know, it's not on.
But you don't want to put heat on it.
I wouldn't. And it would be really easy to turn it on accidentally.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And
But
stain
maybe
your
that's
head.
why.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah, because
doesn't
it's
work.
rubber, you
Okay.
know.
So the rubber prevents the
from electrocuting yourself.
Got it.
But
This
this is
too
a
funny.
thing that exists, and I think it's pretty
Wow.
cool.
I think it's
I got it on
really cool.
Amazon.
It's awesome.
This is what it looks like.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I totally want one. With my tactical
Hair
Brent
clip,
hair clip that we reviewed a few episodes ago.
So that's my
Yay.
last one.
Okay. Well, I have two more. So, okay. So the next one is, again, they get me every time while I'm scrolling through Instagram. I'm sure you've all heard of Salt and Stone. And for me, it's been several years now where I refuse to start to wear normal deodorant antiperspirant that has aluminum. And I know technology has changed and there's all different kinds of aluminum free, but it's usually just a deodorant and not an antiperspirant, right? So I've tried different types. This one does say it's just a deodorant. Again, it's all natural stuff and it smells good. And you gotta,
Yeah.
I got the neroli and basil. It smells really fresh.
Yep.
And you just told me today, neroli, I didn't know what neroli was. I know what basil is. It smells, you can smell the basil.
Yeah, you can.
But now that you've told me, neroli is actually from the oils of the orange blossom tree. So yeah, it does have like a citrusy. So it's very pleasant. It's not like overpowering.
Yeah.
But I have noticed, because I do sweat, obviously.
Right.
But it's actually, I haven't been like overly sweating. It actually feels quite comfortable. And I don't smell.
Yeah.
So the deodorant part actually works. But what I really like about this brand is it has an entire system, right? So you've got the deodorant, there's a body wash, I don't wear perfumes a lot. I feel like if I wear perfume every day, it's a little overpowering. And I'm an esthetician. I'm close to people all the time. If I have overpowering perfume, I just feel like that's not very pleasant for some people. But I do like their fragrance spray. So it's not perfume. It's very light.
Yes.
And again, I got the neroli and the basil. I also got the big body wash, which again, that actually, I was very happily surprised. It's a pretty big bottle. It's a little more expensive than your normal body wash, but it's a pretty big bottle. And I noticed like 2 little pumps is enough to lather my loofah. So I think that body wash is going to last me for a while. And then they threw in a sample of the body lotion. So when you do the layer technology, right, from the shower to your deodorant to your body lotion and then the fragrance spray, I feel like I smell nice.
You do.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
And it does smell very pleasant. It's light.
it's very light. And this one was a saffron and cedar. That one smells pretty good. So you can mix and match, but obviously you can get the whole system with the same.
I wouldn't have guessed that the saffron and cedar would smell like this feminine.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be musky.
Yeah.
But it's actually quite nice. And of course, with any body product, it's going to mix in with your own chemistry, your body oil. So it may smell different from person to person. But yeah, I was really, really happily surprised with this one.
Awesome.
So, yeah. So try it. Again, Salt and Stone. It's a really nice system. I do like it. Okay, and then one more. Another one I got suckered into. And it's always so hard to purchase things without really having heard from someone you trust and know.
Yeah.
On it. I mean, did read the reviews. They all seemed fine.
Yeah.
And this one was why I purchased this. This is called Luminance Milano. They carry quite a few different types of cosmetics. But the reason I wanted to purchase this was because it was considered it's a loose powder, but it was a blurring powder.
Okay.
Because as you know, if you've seen me do makeup on brides, I do concealer under the eyes, I do the foundation, and then I put some type of loose powder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Translucent usually, to help set the makeup. Well, this is translucent, but it's white. It's like white.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that. And you got, if you're not watching and you don't know my skin tone, I'm Filipino, so I have olive dark skin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not dark, medium. And this is white. But when I put it on under my eyes to set my concealer, it just completely fades into my skin color. So it doesn't matter what color you are. But it was advertised as a blurring technology, and I gotta tell you, it does. It helps blur out any like discoloration under the eyes, all of my scars. I will put a little bit of that over my scars, and then I'll do my setting spray, and then my sunscreen. And I feel like it does. It does blur and do what it says, which I really like. And it's very light.
That's always nice when it
know.
does
It
what
actually
it says
did what
it's
it
supposed
said.
to do.
Yeah. But that was the white, so that's translucent. Anyone can use it, but they do have other colors. So for my clients that have darker skin, so this one's kind of like your traditional, like the banana powder that you've probably all seen. This is equivalent to that. And then they also have like they call it sunflower, I think. It looks like bright yellow, like a sunflower. And that's for people who are like maybe African American, darker skin tone, but they're very warm undertones.
Okay.
So you could use that because the white would be too ashy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other nice thing too is then they also have this pink. It's like a pink blurring powder, and that's for people who are darker but more cool undertones.
Okay.
And it just blurs into. So if you have those different skin tones and you've never found a translucent powder that works for you, give them a try. I think you'll be really, really happy. Or if you're a professional makeup artist, this is great to have in your kit. So the Luminance Milano is the powder.
Awesome. We'll link all of these things in the show notes.
For sure, yeah. If you guys have tried something or you want to try something and you're not too sure or you don't want to invest in it, let us know. We're totally happy to try it out anytime. And in today's day and age, you can return anything. So if it doesn't work out, we have no problem trying it out at least once.
Yeah, let us know what you want us to try.
Yeah, we just want to thank you so much for being with us every week, week in and week out. We appreciate you guys so much. So if this was any value for you, please share, like, subscribe, and download. Really, really appreciate that, you guys. So I'm Monina.
I'm Velia.
Until next time,
Keep experimenting with your beauty routine. Can you see?
The number's not moving.
The number's not moving?
Wait. No, it is. It is moving.
Oh,
yeah.
it's like mirrored. So
Yeah,
it's like backwards?
backwards.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Okay, so I guess just try to remember to like look at the camera lens, not us necessarily. Yeah.
Look there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready?
All right.
Yeah, just keep going. Right. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I guess I could have turned
That
it
was
off.
fast, right?
24. Oh.